Today, I watched a British TV programme called The Big Questions, which is a public debate programme produced and screened by the BBC. The question on today's programme, the 25th of March 2012, was, is the niqab a barrier to justice? The premise was that Islamic women in court, be it defendant, witness, judge, barrister or jury, be allowed to wear the niqab full face covering. It's too recent for me to get images, but imagine a panel of 3 women, 2 with headscarves covering most of their head and their face, 1 with a full face covering, and a poster girl, a beautiful white British convert woman, who is the motor mouth pushing the point of view that freedom of expression should be paramount and women should be allowed to wear a full face covering in court in the UK. I don't even want to get into the arguments why the burqa or niqab should or shouldn't be banned. There were many good and amusing points made by the audience and the presenter, like why is it when you see a Muslim guy walking down the street with his loafers on, open-neck shirt, short sleeves, his wife's walking 3 paces behind, covered from head to toe? Or the Saudi cleric that wants women to have only one eye covered because having both eyes open to the world is too much. I have to say that the poster girl for Islamization said absolutely nothing that made any sense throughout the whole debate. What annoyed me partly is that nobody mentioned that women in Arab countries are forced to wear this hateful thing to deny them a face, a voice, justice. You had British citizens clapping and cheering when somebody made the point that if a woman's testifying against her husband, she should be allowed to wear the divisive, hateful thing, and almost nothing from the audience when it's pointed out she has screens up or even TV cameras when she testifies if it's required. If you even have to argue that a woman must show her face in court, if it's even a question that a person's facial expression should be denied them, or that they be allowed to hide behind a cloth while testifying against a person who could go to jail on their testimony, by law, by culture, or by our own political correctness, then we're lost. Which brings me to my last point. Of the 4 women in traditional Middle Eastern dress who are arguing this, guess which one had little or nothing to say? It was the woman with the niqab. Why? Because she has no proper voice, just a muffled sound, and she had no face. Her personality and her freedom of expression were denied to her by the barrier across her face. A barrier she freely chose to wear because her religious upbringing trained her to damned well accept it and wear it from the moment she was born.